welcome to the OBS Studio training course. This is Beginner's Guide, and today we're going to look at doing green screen stuff. So this is setting up the green screen. Hello and welcome. My name's Andy, and welcome to the OBS Studio free training course. We've got the studio running, and we've also running this camera over here, the Canon, and the webcam up the top there. So I've just got the Canon going because I want to show you the green screen behind. The green screen is actually quite important to have good lighting, and the lighting that I have is 4 spotlights. It should be full coverage over the whole green screen. Hopefully there's no the only shadow that I can see there is from my chair, but that's okay because you can't see that from behind. The green screen, this particular green screen, is the Elgato green screen, which I purchased recently because it folds down flat and it's quite handy to have. So choosing a green screen is quite important. I did have a cheaper one earlier, which was a crossbar type arrangement with a cloth, and the cloth kept on getting in the way. The crossbars, the actual stands themselves were in the way, because what they were is these they were actually these stands, which are essentially lighting stands. Basically they are with the crossbar across the top, so you could see that the green screen and the lights is there. And so as you can see, it's pretty good. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up the green screen in OBS. The green screen is very simple to do. You just need to come over to the actual webcam item, and then right click and properties. Oh, sorry, that's the camera properties. So you can configure your video for your webcam. So if you need to adjust the positioning of the webcam, you can do that here. It's pretty good, this Logitech. It's 1080p and everything else, so it's pretty modern. So we leave that. Now right click and it's filters. So there's an effect filter which we need to do. So we click on the plus sign and we want the chroma key option. We can call it another name if we wish, but you don't need to. And it's already set for green screen. Optimum settings 400. You can see that the background has now gone grey, which means that it's working. And if we just shift this over, you can see that the blue background is now see-through. And the lighting, if there's not good lighting, which we'll show you in a second, I'll turn out one of the lights. You can see the difference in the settings of this, but you can adjust it slightly with these bars here. But for this green screen that I've got, the Elgato, it's perfect. You don't need to do anything other than just turn it on. And that is basically everything to do with the green screen and your webcam. And this will apply to any particular webcam or camera that you've got set up in OBS. So just to show you the effect that you have if you turn off one of the lights. You can see that the background on this side has suddenly gone all grey and dirty, and this is because the lighting is not suitable for the green screen to pick up. So if we put that back on, you can see that it's now okay. And I've actually had to mark my desk with my chair arms, because otherwise what happens is you go outside the frame for the camera, which is difficult to see when the green screen is turned on. Of course, you don't want really your hand to come suddenly in and out of the frame. So I try to keep my elbows in. I've got the chair marked so I know how far it is on the webcam. And of course I've got the webcam itself zoomed in slightly so that the edges are not seen on the screen itself, because otherwise you can see the screen. There's the edge of that on this side, and there's the edge on this side, and then up there we've got the top bit which is there. You can of course make the video bigger, so we can actually adjust the size of it to make ourselves bigger on the page just by dragging, okay, making ourselves a larger. It doesn't affect the frame, the size of the frame is still there on this side, okay, so it's not changed that, but you just make yourself bigger in the actual output. We're going to talk about all of these things in another episode, but just to say that turns off the red marker. You don't see the red marker, by the way, if you're in the output. And we're not in studio mode. Studio mode, if you remember, is the two screens, and this is the output screen, the live, and this is one that you couldn't edit. So, for example, I could edit I could put another picture in there. So let's put another graphic. And we just pick any old graphic, shall we? We just put we'll put my face on there. So there we go. So we've got me on this side, and in order to make it visible, we have to load it into the studio. So you can sort of do editing on the fly as well, which is quite good, because this is a live part. But generally what I do is I when I'm doing live streams, I tend to leave it like this with the single page. It takes up less room. I can still do editing, but I can't really see the point of editing when you're doing a live stream. So if you haven't done something, then basically it should have been done before you went live. So there we go. That is the green screen, and I hope you found it useful, because it is a very good function, and we'll show you the extra bits and pieces that you can do with this whole thing in another episode. Anyway, I'll catch you again very soon. Bye for now.